I just want to do a short introduction, friends, that you know that usually what we're experiencing in our lives, everything that we're experiencing comes from our relationship with people. It's not about money. It's not about the market, nothing. It's only relationship between us. And this is the source of our sorrow, of our happiness, of everything, our thoughts, what we imagine, what we know. And if we want to attain spirituality, we need to follow certain rules that are really derived from what we read at the beginning, from Rabash's article, that he's giving. It's amazing. You chose such a good piece because it's giving the rules of the workshop. So what do? Let's say that the guiding principle is sensitivity and a warm, loving attitude. When we are in a workshop and we want to connect, we're like creating, some sort of a phone, like a dial to call the creator, right? We want a connection with the creator, but we need connection between us first in order to attain this. So we want to manifest one towards the other this loving and caring relationship that exists really in spirituality. And we want to attain the equivalence of form. So this is what we're trying to do. And we are raising our combined attitude towards each other and above the level of the bodies. That means that we want to feel only the point in the heart, the attitude of each and every friend, regardless of his words, regardless if he's saying something which I imagine that it's correct or intelligent enough. It doesn't matter. I want to listen to his heart, to his intention. The words, this is only the playground between us, the playground upon which we can attain the heart of the friends. And the heart of the friends, this is our vessel to attain spirituality. So when I'm speaking, I try to stay as close to the question and text as possible, because I could speak about the recipe of the new pizza that I will eat with Moshe in the next trip we will do, but it doesn't concern anyone apart me and Moshe, and I want to give the friends the possibility to stick to the question that Rav is giving, and his question is very important. And I want to go around this question and to scrutinize, to clarify with the friends what exactly Rav is giving to us, because this is the next step that we need to attain and to clarify between ourselves. I strive to annul myself before each friend who speaks. This is what we said before, like someone is speaking and I think, he's saying such stupid things. I would have answered differently, right? We know that. Then we begin to feel our ego really in this circle, this vessel, which is called love for thyself, right? I begin to feel it in the circle. All of the thoughts, all of the emotions. I want to answer. I want to just occupy all of the space. I want to speak in all of the workshop. And I want to annul this thing. How to annul? I want to consider the friends, to hear what they said, because through them I can hear the creator. And if I consider the friends as great, like I consider Rav, for instance, I could get so many, I could hear the creator really speaking through them in all of the possible discernments that are happening in the circle. So for me, as a small egoist, it pays off to hear the friends. It's a good thing, So I let the words wash over me and strive to hear the creator through them. Yes, this is the rule. My opinion doesn't matter. There is no I agree, I disagree, I object, or I support. I simply try to feel the common field between us and speak from it. Because, usually if you're doing any kind of talk, even, group dynamics, I could say I agree with that one, but not with that one. I disagree with him. No, I disagree with you. And all of these dynamics and mechanisms were just cutting the circle, were cutting the flow. And, even in the minute details, when I'm just emphasizing just what Julian says, let's say, everyone else feels, wait, what with me? What's going on with me? Why is not relating to what I said? We need to create the equivalence of form between us, that everyone is equal. We don't want someone higher, someone lower. We want to stay in the same level, in the circle. This is why we're trying so hard to maintain a common feeling that we're working and acting as one body. We're all scrutinizing the same thing. And even if I don't agree, and it's good that I don't agree, my ego doesn't agree, but I want to go against this ego, and it stays. But I want to do an effort to listen to the friend, and regardless of what he's saying, I want to agree with it. This is the inner law. I want to agree with it. And in such way, I have the ego on one part, and I have my effort, my point in the heart in the other side. And then we're building in this way every friend which is agreeing with the other, and everyone with everyone else. We're creating what we call the integration, the inclusion. This is really the way. Let's go on. Of course, we have many things to say. I never criticize anyone directly, because there I would break the circle. I try to set a good example for all of the friends I play here. I play that I'm smiling, I'm loving anyone, and I really want to listen, regardless of what the creator is sending me inside. This is a good chance to go above reason. All of the practical work of the workshop, of love of friends, of everything that Kabbalist wrote, is here in the circle. And my ears should be aimed to listen to others. There is no deep scrutiny of myself. Rather, I speak briefly only to connect the friends to the field.